I am humbled by the opportunity to be able to present my ambitions and goals related to my current job, my educational background, and my forecast as to where I would like to be in the years to come. To initiate my growth assessment, I feel that it is only appropriate to introduce myself and provide a brief background as to who I am as a person and my general overview of how I perceive everyday challenges in life. Personal growth. I joined the Marine Corps on January 7, 1992, and at the time did not have the slightest clue as to what I wanted to do with my life other than serve my country. Throughout the years, and as I was promoted in rank, I quickly learned that I could no longer sit in the back and hope that I wasn't asked to answer any questions. I had to show initiative and not only know the answers, but also needed to reference where I got them. My learning style changed over time, and now that I'm in the educational stage of my life, I recognize that my style has tapered off and has pretty much become consistent. Professional growth. My professional growth as an educator can be attributed to not only the resources and design of the program, but also the instructors and environment of the classrooms. I have learned to incorporate technology in ways that I had never thought were possible. I grew up in a generation without computers, so using chalkboards was common. However, I clearly remember when the internet came about and how it forever changed the way the world viewed technology. This time period can easily relate to the analogy of the digital native versus digital immigrant. Although we were still using word processors in our classroom during the 1980s, it wasn't long before computers were implemented into schools. This transition was the beginning of what I call the technology revolution. Because I was able to witness the old ways of doing things and compare it to the new way of doing things, I feel like my professional growth is so much more well-rounded. Technical growth. My technical proficiency prior to starting the EdTech and Learning program was what I would consider fairly advanced. I knew the ins and outs of most of the Microsoft programs. However, it didn't take long for me to realize that I hadn't begun to scratch the surface on the capabilities of what they had to offer. Shortly after the first course, I learned to step out of my comfort zone and move into the new realm of technical possibility. The instructors make the learning fun, and the style that they use allows us, as the students, the flexibility to learn in our own unique way. That is rare and something that I will take with me wherever my educational path may lead. Lifelong learning plan. Upon completion of the advanced degree program, I will be assigned as a supervisor over educational programs as well as an administrator of counseling assistance to those personnel inquiring about educational opportunities. Although I might not initially be introduced to the classroom, my assignment would be instrumental in the development of policies and procedures related to instruction and teaching in Marine Corps schools worldwide. My ultimate goal is to devote the discipline, leadership, and experience which the Marine Corps has instilled in me to influence change in situations that may seem insurmountable. Evaluation of digital teaching. One instructional strategy that I have implemented as a result of the EdTech and Learning program is the use of Prezi. I come from a background where the visual appearance of a presentation is just as important as the information contained in it. Prezi allows the end user the ability to collect information, input it into the program, and transform the presentation into an interactive type of environment. It is very user-friendly and can be easily learned by online tutorials. I plan to implement this program in all of my future presentations or until something bigger and better replaces its capabilities. Program evaluation. My overall experience with the EdTech and Learning program has been uplifting and eye-opening. My knowledge base of implementing technology as a part of my teaching style has increased exponentially, and I am anxious to see how it will work in real time. I related very well with all of the teaching staff and was impressed with their proficiency of presenting their course material. My recommendation for the overall program would include the option for advanced placement in specific required courses. For example, if a course is being taught about web design and a few of the students are already proficient in this area and want to learn more advanced techniques, then there should be the opportunity for the instructor to split the course into separate meeting times in order to satisfy the needs of all students. This would have greatly benefited me several times throughout the program because much of the material I was already proficient in and wanted to learn more of the intricacies and details of advanced techniques. Nonetheless, the EdTech and Learning program provided me with the skills and knowledge necessary to compete in today's educational market, and also the foresight to plan for advancement and strategies in the education of the future.